By the time we wrap this up, um, the reason I say that is because it's about time I wrap this up. I've already got I've already got Mortal Kombat 1 downloaded finally. It took damn near a whole damn day. I've already finished up playing 2K23 finally, which now I have 2K24 already. So 2K23 is done. So I deleted that off my system. Which for me, when I say it's done, I just normally just like to play it until I get to the championship. I win the championship, see how that ends, and then I'm done. So this is the last thing I wanted to wrap up. I need to get this done because I took the day off. For one, and it wasn't to do this; it was for other reasons. But I took the day off, and I think it's a great time to just go ahead and wrap this game up and be done with it. So, for those who don't know, yes, I don't 100% complete games anymore because, like, really, what's the point? I've done it before, and I was like, dude, that I just spent a lot of time out of my life doing this. Like, for what? So, pretty much what I try to do is just get to the ending, and then I'm done. So that's my goal with any game I play: get to the ending. Unless it's like really, really good, then I'll keep going. But this. We have not played this game before. I will say this. They could have made a masterpiece with this. But I think at some point in time they got real lazy. Because this game, probably if it was handled by a different developer that actually want to like make it expansive and, you know, really, really good, should have been better than what it was. Like, there's too much dead space everywhere. Like, it's massive, don't get me wrong, but it's a lot of dead space. For no reason. Like, literally. It's like, dude, why the hell is this here? Why is all this just open? And then, I think people who reviewed it had talked about it before, said that it's very repetitive. It is. Don't get me wrong, if that's your thing, then hey, this game would be great. Like, you just like run around collecting loot that for the most part, in my eyes, doesn't really do anything, then you'll love this game. It's like a loot grind kind of game. If I had to rate it out of 10, I don't know, maybe like a 5. The narrator is absolutely fucking annoying. I even found the selection to actually shut him up to make him talk less, and it still seemed like the dude talks way too much. Like, bro, I don't care. Shut up. He just doesn't want to shut up. It's like, man. Okay, I've already been up here. There are issues with the controls that could have been better. All this stuff is not even worth reading. Like, literally. This is why I just skip it and be like, the hell with it. Because it's literally not worth reading. It really means nothing. Oh, buddy is amping me up. That's why you're dead. And see, you get stuff like this. It's just, I don't understand. Like, a lot of it just sucks. Like, they really should have done better with this game. But it probably won't be a Biomutant Part 2 no time, at no point in time. So, if you never played this game is probably at some point in time going to go down to like $9.99 on PlayStation Network or wherever else it's located. It's going to get real cheap. So, makes me feel bad for the people that actually spent full price for this? Like, I know they had to been hurt when they finally actually started playing this game. Like, are you serious? This is what we spent like $59.99 for? Yes, you spent it on a game that was not worth it. So I have so many games that I can play. It's ridiculous. A lot of my games, I've gotten them when they went on a discount, and I just add them to the collection. But I've yet to play the damn things. So, not to mention, I also have an Xbox Series X. So, since that's sitting there collecting dust at the moment, because I haven't played anything on there in months. I was actually looking at it when I was finishing up, the stuff that. Okay, kick a blade. When I was actually finishing up the download for Mortal Kombat, I was looking at it. I was like, dude, see, like that. Like, why does it automatically push me into a fight scenario, and I'm not done with what I'm doing? Like, just stupid stuff like that just doesn't make sense. It's like he's trying to rush you into getting ready to fight, and I'm not even done. Oh, I forgot I can't do that out here. I guess people didn't got bored. It's all good. The life of a streamer. Even though I don't do this for money. If I did, I'd be poor. I don't have enough people following me to make any money off this that could retire me, so and get me out of oh shit, I didn't need to go up anywhere. Fuck. That can get me out of driving a fucking truck, so well, that led me back outside. Okay. Even though we're not done here. Let's go back in here. So Robert LV followed me at 3 p.m. Appreciate you, Robert. Really do. Thank you. People that follow me give me a will to keep streaming, because I try to get on here, but life is a thing, folks. Like, I got a lot going on, and that causes me not to be on here as often as I want to. Because it was up to me. If I was able to come home every day, I would stream every day for you guys, but I'm not able to do that. I used to have a job like that, where I was home every day. But then I moved and ended up getting a job to where I'm only home eight damn days out the month. So for the little stuff I can't do, I'm trying to cram all that into 2 days each week. So you can pretty much guess how hard it is to try to maintain trying to stream in your personal life. It's not easy. This personal life definitely has a lot going on, so. I got a shovel.
Yo, bro, Was just passing by and decided to follow. I've got a question about this game. How is it now? Good or nah?
I think this. Okay. I think this game came out part of the PlayStation Plus lineup to where it was free because I don't remember paying for this. If you have to pay more than $20 for this game, I would say just wait. It's not worth it. And that's my personal opinion. I've played a lot of games. If you got to pay more than $20 for this, don't do it. It's not worth it. Just not. Like if I wasn't a semi so-called streamer, trust me, I would not. I would have deleted this game a long time ago. But I like to complete my games, at least get to the ending of them, so I can, at least say, okay, I beat that game, and here everybody can watch it for themselves what the ending looks like and so on and so forth. But nah, man, if it's over $20, do not buy this. There's glitches. There's a lot of malfunctions that randomly happen that you're just like, what the hell just happened, man? Like, it does get very, very repetitive and not in a good way. Nah, it's not worth it. But to each his own. I mean, what I may think is repetitive might be something that's actually really fun for you. Because in other games, I've normally sat around here and went after all the side quests first and did a lot of hunting for treasure and all that in other games. And most people don't do that. They go straight for the storyline and try to beat it. So somebody may think that way of playing things is repetitive. But it's just up to you. That's all I would say. I mean, if you want to, go watch some of the reviews on YouTube for other people who's actually reviewed the game, and you'll find out like more in depth of what I mean by it. It's just over $20. No, man, no, I can't see it. No. And if you're watching this on just Twitch, then I'm sure at some point in time.
Okay, thank you for your opinion. Just trying to know more and everyone saying the same thing.
Like, did I say the same thing or did I give a different response? I'm missing something. Like, so are you into just adventure games? Like, is that your thing? Because I can suggest some other games other than this. I just lost myself. Here we go. If you want like games that are like adventure heavy and worth your money, I would say start with the Horizon franchise. That was great when I played through it. I have Forbidden West, but I haven't started streaming that yet. The Witcher 3 is just perfect, like in my opinion. But I know when they did the remaster, apparently they broke one of the quests or some shit like that from what I'm hearing, and it's crashing the game. So I don't know if that's been fixed yet, but The Witcher 3 is definitely another game. If you like adventure games, worth playing. Absolutely worth it. I think that's something else.
Interested in adventure, just looking for a decent game to play.
Okay. Well, nah, just you can pass this by. Yeah, you can pass this by. This is like just if you really, really bored and you just whatever. For me, I'm more of a mood kind of guy. Like this game seemed a little bright and all that stuff. Like I don't really care for the games that's like extremely dark and just because it brings my mood down. I don't really care for playing them for I can't talk for long periods of time. So, but that's just me. I mean, there's some people that like games like that. If I started, I'd beat it, but okay, let's get to where I'm supposed to go so I get in this. Where are we going? Okay. Hmm. me see. It's something I beat recently that I can. Far Cry 4. Oh, that was wait. Okay, so Far Cry 3 was good. Far Cry 4 was good. Primal was okay. Far Cry New Dawn, not my thing. I actually beat that, and Twitch decided, well, I waited too long to finish uploading the rest of my videos, so Twitch deleted them. So that full complete set of videos will never make it to YouTube because of that. I just love how Twitch does shit like that. Just like, come on, man. So that wasn't worth it. If you haven't played the new Spider-Man, that was actually a pretty good game. The Miles Morales one was pretty good. Let's see.
Sound seems to travel farther at night.
Metal Gear Solid: The Phantom Pain is pretty damn good. I haven't finished that yet.
It's Bionucleus 10D.
There's a lot going on in that game.
Contamination from these.
I thought I was done with these bio places. Hey, come here. Alright, now let me keep looking. Okay. You got Shadow of War. That's pretty good. The original one, I forgot what it was called, is good as well. What else I got? I didn't finish Ukulele. That's a pretty colorful game, but it suffers from the same problems as this open space that has nothing in it. If you haven't played Cyberpunk, that game, now I have beaten that game twice, and I don't think I own a game physically that I've beaten twice, like at all. So that, it was worth it. So if you haven't played Cyberpunk, I would say go get that. That's worth it. I may have its glitches here and there, but god damn it, that's a fun game. Like when you really get into it, really good game. Trying to think, is there anything else I can recommend for you? You want something that's really kiddie, I guess. Super Lucky's Tale. I've beaten that. Just Cause 3 is better than Just Cause 4. I mean, that's just mindless fucking.
I heard a lot of good stuff about Cyberpunk after it got patched.
Yeah, see, what's crazy about that is I actually beat the game before it got patched, and then I recently finished the playthrough on my Xbox of the patch version. So I got one more playthrough of that game, and then I'm done with it. But I don't know when I'm going back to it yet, because I'm kind of burnt out on it. Because I do a lot of the side stuff, and if you do all that, man, you will get burnt out. And I mean it. Like I put a lot of hours into that game. So, but yeah, dude, it is better than what it was when it first came out. I've beaten it twice, 2 different systems. It's definitely worth the investment. Like I give it to them. They made a city that makes you want to come back and keep playing, and it hides some of the flaws that it does have, but at the end of the day, I mean, now I don't know what you're gaming on, so that's another thing. If you're gaming on PC, your experience is probably entirely better than mine. So, because you got mods and all that stuff. I wish consoles would finally adapt that along with the PC. I don't get it. Like consoles should be able to do this by now, but yeah. From what I've seen, man, those PC players had a time of their life playing Cyberpunk.
Breathe a little lighter now.
But from what I got out of it, it was still fun. I enjoyed the hell out of the game. Enough to beat it twice. Like I said, for me, that's unheard of. So, yeah, I give it its props. It was worth it. Let me see here. What else I got over here? I haven't beat Red Dead Redemption yet because that's a very long game. And I need to get around to it. But the next time I play it, I'm going to play it on my Xbox. Skyrim is another classic. It's old as hell. I beat that on, I think, PS3. but I'm gonna try to beat that again on Xbox. Hold up, where's my light? Okay. Watch Dogs Legion is not worth it. What is it? Watch Dogs 3 is a fun playthrough. You can play that. Don't worry about Far Cry 6. That shit's a waste of time. Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart is fun. You can play that. Ghost of Tsushima, how the hell you say it? That's also a really, really good game, but it does get repetitive after a while if you do the same stuff that I do. Just go around trying to do all the side stuff for the main menus and main quest and all that. But it's a very beautiful game. I think you'd like that if you've never played it. I mean, you get to play as a samurai. It's pretty dope. So. And I know with this game, there's like multiple endings, if I'm not mistaken. I think I'm gonna end up with the good ending because I'm more good than bad.
I've just pre-ordered Lords of the Fallen, Souls-like, so excited to play it in October.
Dude, I'm gonna guess you are a guy because your name is Robert, but you know we are in a different age, so if I have that wrong, then I am sorry. That is something you would never catch me playing. Like, my hat's off to you, to people like yourself that love that soul style of gameplay. I do not have the patience. I don't. Like, I will literally end up breaking my remote if I bought something like that. Like, I watch people play through it, and it looks cool. Like, watch someone else rage out. Hell yeah, that's fine. But I can't stream that stuff. Like, it's too much. It's way too much. Then, not to mention, everything just kind of looks, you know, that has that look to it. Like, it's not a game I would want to continue to play. But again, I don't have the patience, and that kind of difficulty and annoyance is just too much for me. So, my hat's off to you. Definitely respect you for being one of those type of players. Maybe you'll catch me at some point in time in your stream watching you. So. But I would say if you got a YouTube channel, send me that. I normally don't watch anybody else on Twitch. But YouTube, I follow all kind of people. So if you have a YouTube channel, just shoot me the link to that, and I'll subscribe to you. Cause I'd love to see you play that and support your endeavors. Yeah. Because I probably would end up watching somebody play it. I like watching like smaller YouTubers when they go into stream and stuff. That was the same way I was when I was really watching other people on Twitch before I actually did anything on Twitch. I'd go find like the people who didn't have hardly anybody watching them, and I'd watch their streams because I like to interact with people. And when you get those big streamers, most of them are like, I hate to say it, they seem like they're money hungry, and their mindset is not to pay attention to the non-regular people in their streams. They normally only talk to the folks that's been in there like all the time, which kind of sucks because it alienates people like myself who just discovered the channel and would like to say, hey, how's this going, and blah blah blah, and you know, you don't get a response. I know it is. I know. It just sucks like that, man. It's just like, dude, you don't want to say hey to everybody, or you know, somebody could be asking a pertinent question and then you'll get a streamer with an attitude, and it's like, bro, everybody doesn't know everything, and people come into the streams at different times. I mean, you could just be simple with it and like, look, if you come in this late, hey, could you just go ahead and try to watch it? Like, can you try to watch me, you know, watch the replay or something? But nah, I've been in some rude people's channels, man. They get ready to talk about you and stuff, and I'm just like, bro, to be honest with you, I pretty much already make a lot of money with what I do in real life, so I don't really understand the competition on here because I don't actually do this for a living. And it's like, I just literally just be wanting to talk to people like, hey man, how'd you feel about this? Or, you know, if you had another choice at it, would you do something different, or you know, blah blah blah. But it just sucks. Some of these people just they don't get it. They're just extremely money hungry. They want you to subscribe and do all this other shit. I'm not begging for nobody to subscribe to me, man. I've had a lot of people pass by and watch my channel and they don't subscribe, and that's cool. Because I don't subscribe to everybody else's stuff. Maybe what I'm doing is not interesting enough. And I get it. Maybe it's because I don't. There's a guy that was following me. I haven't seen him in a while, but he's like, bro, why you never show your face? And I'm like, well, here's the thing. With social media being the way social media is, unless I want to go full at this and accept the consequences of if I say something crazy on here and someone decides to screen record me and try to ruin my life, then that's different. But when you work for an actual company that has nothing to do with gaming, and what most people would consider my career, you have to watch the things you do on social media. So yeah, I'm like, nah, I mean, I don't see a purpose in showing my face for what? Like, it just, I mean, if I was a woman, then yeah, because that normally gets a lot of guys to to watch them. But I'm a.
I really enjoy small streamers because I can interact with person. That's why I came on streaming platform after all.
That's cool. See, you got the same idea as me. Yeah, I like that, bro. That's cool. Because again, when I first found Twitch, I was just exact same way. I was like, dude, I don't want to follow no big streamers. I think I follow a couple of them, but I never watch their stuff. And this is the main reason. Like you don't get a personal feel for their content. It's like whatever. Oh, there's something way up there. Huh. It's on top of the building. That's interesting. Like most people end up following streamers because of the hype, you know?
Days wasting.
Like, oh yeah, this person is cool, he's funny and blah blah blah. And it's like, dude, there's so many people out here that are funny and that stream and that are worth the attention of everybody, but they never get the shot because they don't come on here being fake. Like that's the other thing. Like I know if I wanted to be that kind of streamer, the first thing you have to do is over exaggerate all your reactions. And I just can't do that. Like that, oh my god, oh. It's like, really? Like, what is wrong with you? Like, and you see that most of the big time streamers, that's what they do. They like over exaggerate everything. Just, oh my god, did you see this? It's like, what? It's like, is this what y'all doing to get people to watch you? Like, what the hell? And they do exactly that. It's like, where's the damn thing at? And it'd be the dumbest things ever to overreact to, and it's like, okay. Like right now, I'm sure everybody's streaming Mortal Kombat 1, so that should be popular right now. Or what else came out? The new 2K. I don't even stream 2K because there's too many people that stream it, and I don't play with other people, so I just pretty much, that'd be a waste of my time. I tried, and I don't think nobody wants to watch the type of shit I do on 2K, so I was like, yeah, this is not something I can continue to do because nobody likes this content, so I stopped. And that's fine. Wow, I just broke the game. I don't think I was supposed to do that. I knew something was up here. Like, I don't get it, man. Like, I guess when you get addicted to the money, you just feel like, screw it, I'm gonna do whatever I can to keep getting more and more people to come to my channel and to stay. But that's gotta suck to compromise who you are for money. Like, I don't compromise who I am for my job that I go to. Like, and then I think about it like, okay, what if I was a big streamer? Would I get burnt out because it's a job now and it's not something I do for fun? Hell, I'm not young anymore, so I may be young at heart, but not. I'm not a young person anymore, so you know, priorities supersede, you know, my time when I can stream. And you know, when I was younger, I didn't have the money to do all this stuff. Just happy at the time to have one game to play, and then you get older, you can buy all these games, and then you're like, dude, when I'm gonna have time to play them? It's a lovely conundrum of life. Oh man. But yeah, that's never gonna happen. That crap with
The
me.
water
I can't
trickles
do
through
it.
everything.
For those people that do that, it works. There's so many streamers that do it, so it does work. Just go try to stream and spaz out. Blah 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 blah. Spin your head and break controllers and shit. Like what his name is, FaZe? I think his name FaZe Jeb. Now that dude's hilarious, but I only watch him when he does his compilations when he freaks out on Call of Duty. That is hilarious. But outside that, I don't really watch his content because it's I don't need to watch him. I just like him freaking out every now and again. That picks me up, make my day better. Then I'm like, yeah, I don't want to watch this no more. So I
Don't want
can't
to
see
point a
myself
finger,
watching him
but
every
the
day.
mega
Nah.
stadium is near here.
Um, Now there's another streamer I follow called Salty Bits. Um, they do Mugen. I don't know if you know what Mugen is. It's like a fighting genre game where they have people from real life and all kind of other stuff in there. Like I watch him. Well, I watch that channel every now and again, but I don't watch it like I used to. Like when I first got on Twitch, dude, I fucking loved watching that channel. His channel, or whoever it is, and a couple other channels, but for the most part, definitely smaller streamers were where it was at. I flocked to these people. I made sure they had like under 5 people in their room before I did anything. If I seen you had 5 people in there or less, I was in there quick. Like, hey, how's it going? What's going on with you? That's great. How's the game? And it could even, and normally it was games I've already beaten, but I just like seeing somebody else play them and see if they enjoy it the same way I did. Or maybe they could point out something that I didn't know was there. Then I'll have to go back to it and like, okay, I need to try this out myself. So, but the newer games is out. I don't watch anybody stream it. I only watch people. If you're going to stream something, I would watch you if you're streaming something that I don't intend to play, but I love to watch completed. Put it that way. And I've done that a lot. I watch people play games that I don't want to play, but I want to watch them completed. So, and now it feels like, hey, I played the game too. Hey, I don't have to buy it. Cause I don't buy it at that point. Like, nah, there's no point in this. Yeah, watch somebody else play it. I'm like, okay, so that's the end of it. Oh, that's great. Well, as long as I ain't got to play it. Oh, what was that game? The Last of Us was top 10 for sure. I didn't play the remaster, but I played the original. But that's top 10 in gaming. If you haven't played that yet, that's definitely worth it. The second one was absolute letdown. I didn't actually buy it.
You need to line up the
Um,
switches so they match.
I watched, who did I watch? I can't remember who I watched to play that. Oh shit. I didn't do that right.
Bristles like
Fuck.
the hair of one
Um,
electrified.
I
You
can't
need to
remember who I
line up the
watched.
switches so they
Well,
match.
somebody was streaming that and I watched them. Hmm? Oh. Anyway, so yeah, I watched somebody stream that and I watched the whole thing through and I was just like, I'm
Good.
glad I didn't
That's
buy that
enough
game.
electric current to
Like to me, that
initiate
was
the
one of them
active
games that was
freezing
the
process.
letdown of the last 10 years. That I wanted to play that because I'm like, dude, Last of Us was perfect. Like, how can they go wrong? Like, they should know where to go with this game. And boy, again, I don't know if you played it yet, so I don't want to spoil anything. But it was just
You
such a
need to
letdown for
loosen the
me.
bolts without unsettling it.
Okay. Huh.
That's it. The tug twister's loose. Let's hope it turned the grabbing hand into a helping hand, too.
Always on mount. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . What the hell? I got a hand? Man, what is this? It's a slow mount too. Okay.
A pause place. Probably cleaned out, but you never know.
But anyway, yeah, that game was just the biggest letdown of the year for me. I can't see how anybody could vouch for that game. I've had some people say it was worth playing, but I literally watched, the game get played through, and I'm like, no, no, hell no. You guys are hilarious. This is nothing compared to the original Last of Us. Like, what in the hell were they thinking with that shit? I don't know. Like, they forgot what made the game great or something. I'm like, okay. You already do this? Oh, that's tripping. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Let's see, like, stuff like this. Like, why I can't break that? Some slick. See, like I said, you don't even have to read all this crap. Now I got another quest to do. Find Chew at the end of the line. Yeah, that hurt my feelings, man. No lie. I really wanted that game to be great. I was like, dude, when it comes out, definitely getting it. And man, so disappointed.
Have you been up all night?
So disappointed with that shit. Oof. That was just terrible. Like, how y'all do this to this game? How? But other than that, I think there's another game that you can play that's pretty dope. What's the name of that game? I'm trying to think. Oh, look at these little things. What's the name? What is it? Handsome Jack Collection? What was that? Shit. What game franchise was that? It's not ringing a bell right now. Handsome Jack Collection.
Man, maybe it's strange to hear, but it's so pleasant to just listen to you talking. You are great talker. Don't even want to write much, just listening to you.
Well, I appreciate it. I really do. I don't always stream and talk. I figured it was getting on people's nerves, so sometimes I'll just leave the headset off and just play my game. I gotta go come on, bro. Wow, way over there. Yay. Oh yeah, she got the mount. It's in the fucking hand. Oh, jeez, man. Okay, I can't remember the name of that. Borderlands. Okay, so I got into Borderlands like really late. And I tried playing and I got stuck because the way they made the game, it was like, great, here's a huge discount on the game, but there's probably no one playing the game that's going to help you with these hard as hell freaking quests that we have on here. So I ended up having to just say screw it and cutting the game off, deleting it. Because I didn't have anybody to help me out. So that's the other thing about playing on you know, system. You don't make enough friends. You don't have anybody to help you out in certain situations, which I don't go around begging my friends, hey man, can you hop on the game real quick, just help me win? Nah, not doing all that. So I ended up just deleting the damn game and saying the hell with it. So that was the end of that. But it was fun. It was definitely a loot grab type game, but I had more fun with that game than I did with this. No lie. I was actually interested in it. This, I just, like I said, I just wanted completed. Hey, come back here. I just want to complete it because I started streaming it and I want the people who did watch me stream to be able to see the ending to this, or at least my ending that I'm going to get. Because I'm not going back to this to do another ending. As soon as the credits start rolling, this game is getting deleted. It's going to be deleted out of here. So, but if you do need to know, if you do choose to be looking for me every week, normally I stream on Mondays and Tuesdays, or one of the days, depending on how busy my week is. I was actually out of town Monday and Tuesday, so I didn't get a chance to stream. And I actually took a PTO day today, so because I ended up getting a tattoo and shit due to his placement and the fact that my job encourages you to take your PTO and just basically call in. I was like, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just stay home today. Normally at this time I am at work in the truck. I'm not home, so if the only time that you actually see me is on Wednesdays, I am sorry, but this is not my normal time for streaming.
A motor tunnel. Hasn't seen a moto running in ages, though.
And I could be like, I got some of the truck drivers that know how to stream while, you know, they don't.
It looks like we are from different time zones.
Yes, 3:35 over here. Where I live in Washington State. I'm originally from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, but I moved up here like almost 4 years ago. So in Washington State, it's 3:36 p.m. And that's the other thing. I always get people that are out of my time zone. Like, no lie, all the time. People that are overseas or something. And I'm like, wow, I didn't know that. But that seems to be the only people that end up finding my channel. And that's weird because I'm like, I don't know how or why the algorithm is doing that. But it's cool with me. I don't care. Appreciate it regardless. More stuff I can't use. Oh, actually, no, that armor stuff ain't worth nothing. What time is it where you're at? Are you even in the U.S.? It'd be hilarious if I was right and you don't live in the U.S. Well, yeah, I figured that. See. The game is doing this, the bio, not the bio, the algorithm is doing this thing. Yeah, a lot of foreign players like to watch this guy. Let's push him toward them. The people here don't want to see me. I don't want anything to do with my ass. Like, no.
No, I'm from Latvia, if you know where it is, small country next to Russia.
Oh, wow. Well, I was right. Yeah, see, every time the people...
1:37 a.m. I guess.
Jeez. So, do you have to go to work soon or anything? $1:37 in the morning. That's cool. That definitely reminds me of me when I first got on Twitch. I used to be on at those times watching people play. Definitely reminds me of me. I talk in the world. I ain't seen that too, but you just say I took damage from touching water. Like, it's so cheap.
Nah, I'm studying at university right now and have a day off tomorrow. So I'm cool.
Oh, cool, bro. Oh, yeah, just relax, yeah. I'll try to stream for a while for you. I don't know what, like, if I beat this, like, within the next, 40 minutes or so, I'm probably going to jump on something else then at that point. I don't know what, because I do need to start streaming something else on my Xbox, because I have not streamed on there in a while. But then again, I got freaking stuff on my PlayStation that I need to jump into, and it's so hard to make up my mind. Too many games. But I wish you well in your studies. How old are you? See if I can give you some cool advice. Did I already kill everybody over there? I believe. Let's find out. I'm just gonna roll on up here. Maybe it is somebody. One of them boss.
On 30th of September.
Oh, cool. Yeah, you're still young, bro.
And it's about.
Look at this fast. What is you doing here? Oh no, you still in that age bracket of being young, bro. I'm 35, so yeah, the years fly by, man. Like, especially when you get into the job, you know, what they would consider your career. I'm telling you now, them years are just gonna burn. And next thing you know, you'll be 30, and then you'll be 35, and shit, I guess you'll be 40, and you'll be like, dude, where the fuck the time went? But I don't care how old I get, I'm always going to be a gamer because this makes me happy. And it's sad when you hear people say, oh man, I'm too old to play video games. It's like, what? How? There's no such thing. Do what you like. It doesn't matter your age.
So true. Even for me, time passing so fast.
Yeah, especially the way the world is going. I know time is passing for you fast because you're growing up where technology is progressing insanely fast. For me, for my generation, we were at that comfortable median to where it was still kind of slow. We were still behind on things, but technology was trying to do a little something here and there. So we kind of got both worlds of it, like what my parents went through and obviously now what I've gone through. But for your generation, goodness, and you guys have had the peak of technology so far. And people like me, either we've stayed in the loop or we've just let technology pass us by. And for me, I like to stay in the loop when it comes to technology. I don't want technology to pass me by because that stuff hurts later on in life. I've been around too many older people and they don't know how to just do simple things. And it's like, see, that's not going to be me. I'm not going to be out here, man, I don't even know how to touch an iPad. What? Like, it's funny when you tell someone younger, like, hey, what you said you're on? An iPod or something like that's funny, but the grander scheme of things is not funny because you're hindering yourself at life, like, because nothing is slowing down. Everything is on like super drive right now. So if you're not paying attention to how everything is changing, then you're gonna be screwed later. And I know you're paying attention to what I'm talking about, like for the older generation, like my generation and people beyond me. It's like the ones who just said, oh, I'm gonna stay stuck in my ways and I don't care what nobody says. Those people end up always asking for help and being at the butt end of a joke or something all the time because they don't know what's going on. And I don't like that. So I try to stay up to date on any and everything that's happening. And man, what a time to be alive. I tell you that. I tell you that. You're right at that age where drinking. Well, I don't know how it is in Russia, but I know 21 over here is when everybody starts legally drinking. So the parties, the experiment with drugs, all that stuff. See, you're in that level. I mean, I didn't really do much of that because I took my 20s very serious, which I probably should have had more fun. So, and now I'm paying for that because I'm trying to have more fun now in my 30s than what I did in my 20s. So, yeah. But do what's right for you. I don't know what your career path is, but try if you can do something that you know you'll be happy doing. And that's for here in America. I think they did a study. The majority, I don't want to give a wrong, the wrong number here, but we'll just say 80% of the people here are not doing what they love to do as their career. And there's so many reasons behind that. Most of the time it's about money, because what we love to do often doesn't pay well. And that sucks. It really does. So you get stuck doing something that just, pays the bills, and that becomes your identity. A Fox Mox. Oh my god. Another darn it. Man. I don't know what is it with the loot on this game. It sucks bad.
The Wingnut Chug Tunnel. It goes on forever.
Oh, it does? Great. When you get around my age, you'll probably think about all this again. Like, oh man, if I could go back in time and change some things, I would tell you don't do that because you may not be the person you are now. Like, I'm just saying, like, if you were my age, don't worry. Your decisions are your decisions. You got to make mistakes is how you learn. So, because if you don't make those mistakes, you could turn into a worse person than you are later in life. So, you may have had regrets from when you were even younger. Don't worry about it. Don't dwell on that stuff. Just keep pushing forward.
Yeah, I'm partying here and there on weekend, but mostly I'm focused on studying RN, because IT sphere is big and big competition.
Oh, so you in the tech industry? Okay. Yeah, that's where everybody's going nowadays because it seems to be a sure thing in terms of a career. And since everything is going automated and all the other good stuff, I guess, yeah, that's the smart decision. I've been trying to tell some younger people that they need to focus on computer jobs because all this manual stuff is going to be out. It's going to be out the door soon. And I mean, probably within the next 5 years or less. And you're going to have a lot of people without jobs or not having anything to do with themselves, be able to make ends meet because they didn't study anything different. So, as long as you like doing that, that's all that matters. Like I said, as long as you like doing that. Because I'd hate to see you, be miserable doing a job, making somebody else rich, which most of us are. We're fucking miserable. Because most of the stuff that we do to make ends meet is not fun for us. But, hey, it is what it is. I used to want to do this, I thought this was a goal, to be a big time streamer and to make money playing video games. I was like, dude, yeah, I should, get into streaming and I can sit home and play video games all day until you start paying attention to your competition. And like this goes into that conversation we had earlier about how they act. It's like one big act. They're not themselves anymore. And they know they can't be themselves because being themselves would be boring. Because you're not going to want to get on this platform every day and be excited every day. That just doesn't happen. Okay? Anybody says that is a lying piece of what. There's no way you're going to be able to get on this doggone thing every day and be just excited to stream. I can't see that. I just can't. So, knowing that you don't have the freedom to just be like, guys, I'm not feeling it today, so I'm just going to be quiet and just stream. Knowing you don't even have the freedom to do that sucks. Because you have to do what's in the best interest of your channel in order to make money. You know, then you got the sponsors. You got to, you know, cake to them all the damn time. Make sure you say certain stuff and not dish their products in order to get that check. It's just sad. So I figured at that point, I was like, yeah, I don't think this is going to be for me. Oh my goodness. That thing was amping me up. I gotta be authentic with what I do. Now, even as a truck driver, I don't know what truck drivers make over there, but for here, you make pretty good money. I'm just not, you know, the sacrifice, you're not home enough to enjoy the money. That's what most people would tell you. You're not home enough to enjoy your money. And I get it. I do. You're definitely not home enough. I'm only home like 8 days out the month. So it's not really a lot of time to have a social life, but I fit it in where I can. You know, it's kind of difficult juggling relationships when you're a truck driver with anything that you're really focused on, because that other person is going to need your time. They're going to need your understanding. And there's a lot of people that don't want to understand what you're doing. Even with where you are in life. I don't know if you got a girlfriend or what you're doing. It's hard to find people that understand the things that, like, when you're trying to have your come up, like what you're doing, like with school, it's hard to find someone that's going to be there with you during all that. Because people are going to grow apart because their life isn't progressing, and they're just going to be like, screw it. You know what? I don't find this person interested anymore. So I'm going to go be around people that's more on my level. And so you end up losing friends, and it just sucks all around. It's just like, dang, man, I thought we were cool. And, you know, you get that wake up, like, I guess you wasn't really cool with that person. I mean, but you're going to see it as years go by. People come and go. It is what it is. That's why a lot of people who have any sense tell you to tell people, hey, it's best to focus on yourself, because people come and go, and you don't want to end up running out of time that's meant for you to focus on yourself, worrying about others. Because like I said, others will be gone, and you'll end up getting it. You'll find the people that are supposed to be in your life. They'll be around. They'll understand what you're doing. And that's life. Because if we were supposed to keep the same people around all the time, we would never grow as people. So just a little tidbit there, because I've had plenty of friends. They've come and gone, and bye. I've learned to just say, to hell with it.
So, what we have here is an opportunity to help your next. There's a seat open on the arch should you want to offer it as a gesture of appreciation.
Why? You don't need anyone else but yourself and me, of course, but I'm a part of you, so that doesn't count.
If you want to go quickly, go alone. If you want to go further, go together. The only one we'd want to get away quickly from here is
But you know you can't go on with...
I think we can...
Oh, he had stuff. Man, I was about to walk right away from him. I didn't know he had stuff. Oh, he has nothing I care about. Yeah. Shame. Yeah, I only buy the, let's see this, I buy the legendary stuff.
A deal to be proud of.
I'm about to make this real easy. Where's a fast travel to Gil? Max him if you want to be on the arc. I think I can do that. Come on, bro.
So, what we have here is an...
Why?
If you want...
But you know...
Complete all 20 conscious dialogues. Huh. Did he have something I wanted to get? Thanks, Gil. So there's 2 more people. Let's see here. Anybody else on the map just standing around? Wait a minute.
So, what we have here is an opportunity...
Why?
If you...
But you know...
Oh, one more. Go off for this guy. I'm just doing this at random. I actually have stuff I need to do. I'll do it in the morning.
So, what we have here is an opportunity...
Why?
If you...
But you know...
See if he got... Oh, he doesn't have anything that's worth a damn. Oh, never mind. He got the extended clip.
Let's hope you...
Wait, what the hell did I just do that for? Alright, main quest completed, the arc. Now I need to return to Wiz. We are getting closer to ending this game. Yay! Mr. Wiz. I'm here, buddy.
Be the beginning of the end.
See, that narrator guy is freaking annoying. What's keeping him in the air? And then the last one that you fight is apparently supposed to be, I guess, undersea, which sucks. There's no plan to confront the Merc Puff until the octopod is properly armed. I know who Boom is. I already did quests for him. Great. I keep getting lost doing this. At least it's not that far. At the Bang plant? Huh. The fact I don't have nothing at the Boom Foundry Have I even been in there? Let me go over here real quick, because normally these plants have like a marker, and I'm kind of lost as to why I don't have a marker set for that place. Okay, let's find out what's going on over here. Oh yeah, okay, I'm missing loot and stuff. Huh, that's strange. I knew they had loot up there. I knew I wasn't tripping. But how the hell do you get up there? Let's see, they ain't gonna tell you that.
You can see the horizon now.
Hmm. Boom, boom, pa-boom. Talking about something you can see the horizon now. Wait a minute. Oh, so you just was over here just just hanging out, huh? Okay. Yeah, sit your behind down, sir. Oh, okay. So they really had this locked to me riding that thing to blow that open. Come on, man.
That looks like an unbanged pyro stick on the loose. Better catch it before it goes off.
Okay. Back to where we go. At least they gave us fast travel on here, because goodness, man, they didn't have that. This game would be absolutely horrendous.
It always feels like it's about to rain.
Just wish you could fast travel out of caves and stuff. That'd have been even better, but I guess they gotta make it some kind of way to where you have to just keep backtracking everywhere. Here, buddy. Yes, I had that so we can go fight this last guy and I can cut this game off. Now, the other thing is, since you're just not following me, that was a bang, but target on you. At least now you have the chance to hurt the motherfucker when it counts. Yep, see, more like they know this is the end. That's why they milking this. Goodness, bro, really? Let's just do it again. Yes, I did. I swear I feel like Zorro, in One Piece. I get lost on these games easy. Nope, nope, nope. Yes. How dare they milking this game like this? Like, hey, you need to go over here. Oh, you need to go over there. Well, you do like 10 quests before you finally can fight this thing. I just left this guy. Oh, yeah. Let's see, is that something I can fast travel to? I'll just walk there, whatever.
Alrighty, I'ma head out now. Feel sleepy. Good luck, it was awesome to talk to you. Maybe I'll see you on next stream, difficult to say considering time difference, but anyways.
Yeah, that's cool. The replay is always on here, so you'll have time to check it out again. Again, I don't know if I'll be on here or not. But it was cool talking to you as well. And you get your rest. I'm not going anywhere. I'll be on Twitch for as long as I can think. So, but yeah, we'll catch you next time. Juba Jurgle, you going down, big fella? And down he just went. I don't even need these side points anymore. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Dun dun. No! Hey, damn it! So I was already over here. Let me see. Did I get the treasure at the top? Nope. Makes me wonder if this is a whole new area I never been to. There's a lot of stuff I haven't done. More side points. I think they should have thought that system through a little bit better, because I don't even need this stuff. What's down there? Okay.
It's okay to smile at the growing light. This is Guppy Grotto.
All right. Yeah, my melee sucks, but whatever.
New thoughts for you.
Yeah, you're right. New thoughts for me. See, is there anything I can buy out of this? I got, yep. There's no reason to upgrade anything else. I think I probably can find some wing food or whatever to buy. Yep, see, I knew it. Motherfucker. Time to go down. What's in here? Oh, I guess I gotta, okay. Gotta flood some shit. Mm-hmm. Well, shit. Oh. Yeah, I fucked this up. Oh, I actually did it. Yay. If you're still in here, bro, just letting you know, whenever my streams get to 2 hours, normally I end them and start them right back up. So, that's for anybody. Because I know people may forget that and think I'm ending the stream altogether. No, I'm probably going back to the stream. I just, that's just the way I do it. Because it's hard to upload that stuff on YouTube when it's over 2 hours.
Hope you haven't seen the sky for the last time.
What the hell? Come on, you're the last one. I'm not gonna say find a way out. And it sucks when you have to do this, because, bro. What the hell? Dude, why won't he equip it? Am I pressing the wrong thing or something? No. Oh my god. Wait, this system is also stupid.
Locked up tight?
Yes, and I gotta do another puzzle. Yep. Why is this shit so fucking dark? Okay. Okay. 3 moves to do that. Fuck, I'm probably gonna fail it again. Yep. Just frying my little nutsack off over here. And they've made it easier now. Let's open the stupid door. How the hell I missed that the first time I came through here? Free fall area. You move differently here.
It's awful bright out today.
Oh, if I didn't just get done with this shit. So all I need now is the green ATM. And I thought I was safe. I'm here walking through that shit. What's wrong with me? It's not happening. I'm out of here. Anything I'm missing? Oh, it's this.
You could try
Done.
living in harmony with what you can't see.
N.
Use no move control in the octopi to boost press L3 to dodge, circle, to charge up and attack, hold square to launch rockets. It's R2. Time to die, fucker, because this game's getting cut off, damn it. Oh, Jesus. Okay. The hell? Oh, you big rolling motherfucker. Crap. Good night, World Eater, and go F yourself.
Lapanan aking kaman. Lapanan aking kaman. Garawak.
Abar atakari kedo kontak. Kamu jo padaka. Ne antum po. Binang vera. Oto emaram alti kedo.
I got Saints Row as well to play. I got that downloaded. I could go for playing a fun game. I think I can play that alone. I can stream that alone Mortal Kombat, because Mortal Kombat is not really something you got to put too much attention into. So I think I'm gonna do both.
Satuatan Bob Kila. Ya Moluwando. Do Wabu. Mayani. Baluwutulua. Farfariflo. Tuka Kubu. Maya farfariftu loya. Uto lula. Yun. Konto kontua polye. Pupoyo but pai ketawa.
I gotta go fight this dude one more time. I already kicked his ass. Okay. The game is just struggling to hold on to my attention. They're just doing stupid shit at this point. Hey man, hey, we need you to go fight the guy again. Why?
Don't get swept away in the rain.
I remember this stupid stuff. It was hard for me to fucking get to the guy. Is my phone done charging? Because if so, yeah, I need to get this thing off of here. Yeah, because my other damn remote is dead. Which I don't understand how that's a thing. Like, these PlayStation remotes just die so fast. Okay, so part 9 is updated. Let me edit video. Let's see. No, it's not made for kids. Added to Biomutant playlist save. So part 10 is up now on YouTube. Let me go upload part 11. Let's see, export, public, start export. Alright, part 11 is coming to YouTube. I'm going to be uploading all day on YouTube because I'm trying to catch up to this. Since I'll be streaming more games, Twitch is going to sit up here and try to delete my stuff. So I have to get y'all up to date on everything on YouTube. It seems like people have actually started to want to watch Biomutant on YouTube, which is strange. I never figured that this game would be getting, like, every third or so video I get like 30 hits on it or so, and I'm like, wow, people actually want to watch this. But yeah, I think Mortal Kombat and freaking Saints Row will be the next games I play together. Oh shit! Wait a minute. let's do this, cause let's do this, yeah. See, look at all this. This is just a waste. Like none of the gear is like gear that you can say, yeah, I want that on immediately. It's not. You lose health. It's not all greens. That's what I meant. Like, and that's what makes me not want to use it because it's not all greens. But you lose health for that. This one is freaking. You get more armor, but I don't really use my energy like talking about. And then where they section the new stuff at, you would think it'd be at the bottom of the list, but it's not. Like this game, the creators just did not make any sense of a lot of this stuff. That's a negative 25. Why would you want that? And look at this, your key energy goes way down, but you get a health boost and an energy regen. Like, and then I got these. Your armor goes up, your crit goes up, but you lose health and key energy. It's like they make it very difficult to say, yeah, I want to swap over to this stuff. And I know there's an upgrade system on here where you can make your gear legendary and all that crap. This energy regen goes way up. You get crit and armor, but you lose health and key. Like, crazy. That's why I don't use this stuff. I guess it's more so whatever playstyle you're using would help you make the best decision for this. But no, we need to craft some stuff. So that's 1261. We got the they're both 1261. Why the hell do I have two of them? I don't want to get rid of it. Okay, you got 10. Okay, I'm going to dismantle this. Two heavies. Both 1261. This one, you get armor piercing, 11%. But you get more cold on this one. Dismantle that too. I just got a bunch of stuff that I don't need. So for fire, we got, and I don't use multi-hand. I use a single-hand combat. So we got the knock oomp. All three of them are 12 and 61. These two have add-ons. So looks like this one's gonna get dismounted. You lose crit. 1261 for another electric one. Am I seeing this right? That's 3%. Yeah, let's get rid of that too. Because what you want is one of each type. That's 1264. We see we got another base that's electric. Oh, that's fire. No. That's 1366. $14.05, $14.32. All right, we're gonna craft that. So that's our electric weapon. Let's do radioactive. $12.74. I think the 1274 is the last what we're gonna use here. Yep. So radioactive. Okay, so let's get another add-on. So 1274. See if we got something better than that. $10.45, $10.51, $10.56, $10.58. Yeah, better cold base type. It's 1231. Wait, hold up. Okay, yeah, 1231. How did it go down? Oh, it didn't. 1291. All right, let's do fire. Then we'll do biohazard, and then we're done. Okay. So this one's is 1360. I don't think anything's gonna beat that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think 1360 is the top tier of that. Oh, nope, 1365. Oh, look at two add-ons. Oh, 1405. Let's see. Fourteen four four three 444. And let's do the old nasty here. Biohazard, yeah. So what was the base? The base was 443. 1011. 1162. Okay, so we're going with the oozing piano. All right. Oh, okay. Handle 1226. Let's get these add-ons. 1264. 1263. $13.01. 13.01. So the strongest thing I got so far is 1432. Is Hey, where the hell it keeps disappearing? Bro, what the hell? My biohazard weapon. There we go. Yeah. See if I can add some new stuff to this to get this to do more. $5.89. Still $5.89. It's the other gun I got. Which is this dynamo. Which one am I using? Is it the... Okay, why do we have... Okay, no. Don't need that. Okay. $5.29. 535. 66. So the double drum mag. $537, $538, $551. I think we're done here. What's going on here? Nothing of importance. Alright, so both my guns have been upgraded. Look at that. Yeah. And I can't just randomly create fucking gear. And my boy's ready. Yep.
Afirma catano sciubudo. Pro plach. Fale buona, papa. Follow matati.
I'm gonna kill him.
Looper Lupin's own fear was his shackles, not the roots of the tree. It just changed him. Chance to stand back and let the fight handle.
Why would I do that?
The seeker is ready to step into the fray. Are the odds about to change in your favor?
Wow.
If a friend dies, something inside you dies. You can save the seafood by making yourself a target. You're up.
Don't run, punk. I'm gonna make you suffer. I don't want to kill you with guns. This dude pick me up and punch me. Die, ho.
Shockwaves spread when the world crumbles. This is not a prophecy, me telling you about the future. It's you shaping it.
Could have swore he was supposed to be dead. What happened?
Here's a vulgar display of power.
I heard he got extra. What the hell? The hell was that?
The stronger you become. It's time you remember who your real enemy is and stop playing the game his way.
What the hell you mean stop playing the game his way? Die, fucker, die. Damn bullet sponge.
The predator and the world itself suffering. But at least it's a sign they're both still alive.
Big ugly ass.
So, what we have here is a clear matter of life and death, and only you can make a difference.
That was
Fuck him.
unexpected, but welcomed. The big bad predator left.
I think the thing we're really missing here is someone with a heart and soul. The only thing we've got left are those who've lost their mind.
Heart and soul, life and death are one.
Well,
We all make choices, but in the end, our choices make us. There's no peace without forgiveness. It's no better time than now to accept a helping hand.
Wait, there's nothing in here? I just kicked this dude's ass. You mean tell me there's nothing in here? No weapon, nothing? That's stupid.
Do you wonder what turn life might have taken if you'd done things different? A left when you went right? A yes when you said no? You've walked the thin line between survival and disaster and haven't lost your balance yet. It's because of you the Tree of Life and the world has been given a second chance.
Guys, that's it.
You carried the light in a world full of dark and made a difference in a place that needed change. You allied with the Myriad tribe and acted on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. However, light and dark does simply represent the polarities of life. One can't exist without the other. This isn't the end. Just being surrounded by nature as it heals itself will rejuvenate us. Nature will teach us how to survive. So, trust your conscience to show you the way, and everything else will follow.
A new path. The hell?
As foretold, you were destined to split the chains of this world. But you're not alone. You filled the ark, and those that shared your perspective and gained your trust will accompany you on your journey.
Actually, I just did that shit by random, so...
Is there a world out there that's better suited for those imbalanced in their light nature than this one? Whether or not, we'll leave your story on record, so those who come after will know you followed your light nature and saved the world. So, when all is said and done, it turned out to be an unusual ending after all. What could be better than ending the story the right way?
That is it, folks.
Ending it your way. A beginning of something new.
Look at that. Let's get all this out the way. I'm about to delete this off my system. You completed select new game plus from the main menu to play again. You'll keep all your gear and character progression and start at the foot of the tree of life. You'll skip the initial parts of the game again by allying with any of the 6 tribes before venturing out in the world and replaying all other quests and events. Try making other choices and switching your aura to opposite what you played the first time, as it'll give you a different end result. The only thing it would do is, you have the dark ending. I'm not playing through this game again for that. Look at this, folks. Look at this. We're done. Did y'all not know that? That was it. This game is finito. So appreciate y'all for watching this game get finished through to the end. I never thought that I would actually play this, but if I'm not mistaken, this was free. Part of the the lineup for PlayStation, and I just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna play this," and kind of got hooked on it. So it's done now, because I'm not playing New Game Plus. Sorry. You want somebody to do that? All I would say to you is, hey, here's what you do: go on YouTube or Twitch, find someone that is playing this game, if you want to see that. Because I'm not the person that's going to do it for you. I'm sorry. Like, it's just literally not going to happen. I have too many other games to play right now. I even thought about starting up Banjo-Kazooie and playing that on my Xbox. Like, that has been on my mind too, like streaming that, because that game makes me happy. So, and what's the point of streaming anything if what the world is that? And how did you send me something? Captain Wolf Puppy. Are you sending me stuff? What the hell? Are you sending me stuff? What the hell? Are you sending me stuff?
Hello.
What's up? Are you watching me through PlayStation? Or are you watching me through Twitch? Because I don't know what the...
day been?
It's been fine. I don't know exactly what you're watching me on, because it doesn't show you on my Twitch. I don't know if you're following me or not on here, and I'm guessing you might be watching me through PlayStation Network, because this interaction isn't showing up.
It takes a while.
What takes a while?
To show up.
Really? On the Twitch?
Yes.
Why in the world is it not? I mean, dang, that's pretty sucky. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're in my viewers list. But the stuff you're saying isn't in my chat. You came in at a bad time. You really did. Like you should. Yeah, it doesn't it doesn't show you in my chat for some odd reason. And the reason I say you came in at a bad time is I was actually about to cut this game off, um, and figure out what am I going to start playing next. Do I want to play Mortal Kombat 1, or do I want to start up Saints Row 4, or should I go?
Right.
Should I go to my Xbox and start playing Banjo Kazooie, streaming that, which that's an old ass game, but it's happy, it's fun. What do you think I should do? So, what game would you play if you were streaming? Mortal Kombat 1, would you stream that next? Saints Row 4, I mean, not 4, the newest Saints Row that came out, or would you go and play Banjo Kazooie? I'll let you decide the next game I stream, since you're here and you're speaking to me. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
It's up to you, bro.
Nah. I'm all for constructive criticism. Okay, so that's part 11.
Add a bandasool.
I don't know what that is. Like, it looks like an emoji, but I don't know what that is. Save that. I wonder why this is not showing up in my stream. Strange.
Emotes.
Okay. Weird the emotes are not showing up, because when Robert was talking to me, his emotes were showing up, but yours aren't. Strange. That was part 11. Let's upload part 12.
It's.
That looks like one of the Biomutants.
Interesting.
That it is interesting. I don't know why it's doing that. Public. Yep, start export. That looks like puppies.
You've got mail.
Now I'm down to one viewer. All right, so I need to end the stream because it's already past 2 hours. Give me
PS5, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, I have all those as well. I haven't played my Switch in forever, but yeah, I have PS5. I got the Xbox Series X. Okay, so what do I want to do? All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to stream at least an hour of both games, from Mortal Kombat to Saints Row, and if I feel like it, I'll get on my Xbox way later and do an hour stream of Banjo Kazooie over there. That'll be 3 new games streamed, because then I won't be streaming anymore. But just stay tuned. Just wait. Just wait a second. This stream is going to end, and I'm gonna load up Mortal Kombat, and the stream will start again. So just be patient. I'm guessing you subscribe to me. Yeah. It says you are. It says you follow me.
Yup.
Cool. So you should get a notification when I go back live. I'll follow you back. Normally follow everybody that follows me.
Indeed.
Okay. So this stream is now ending. Appreciate you. Give me about a minute or two, or 5 or something like that, and you'll see when I'm back online.